Alright, so this video is about left foot hi-hat technique. And in the first part of the video, there's a clip of me playing, and I put the camera down by my foot and kind of went through some various techniques, and so you can see what that looks like. And basically, it's like 4 different techniques that I'm demonstrating and talking about. The first one is heel down, the second one is heel up, the third one is a heel toe rocking motion, and the fourth, which I did demonstrate in the clip briefly, but I forgot to mention in my ramblings, is a splash technique where you splash the 2 hi-hat cymbals together using your foot. And in the clip, I used my toe to splash the cymbals together. You can also do this by using your heel, actually, to get the same or similar splashing effect. But usually I use my toe for that, and for people that aren't used to doing this, I think the toe method is a little more accessible. And then down the road, if you want to try doing it with your heel, that's always an option. So check out the clip and then stick around and listen to me talk about it, and I'll see you soon. All right. Alright, so since we talked about the right foot, let's talk about the left foot. Has some similarities to the bass drum right foot, I suppose, but it is sort of its own bag. You watched this video clip of me playing. I sort of demonstrated what happens with my left foot and what happens with a lot of drummers' left foots when they play. So I think the 2 important things to look at with this are sometimes you're heel down and your whole foot's on the pedal board and you're really opening and closing it with like the the front of your foot, the ball and the toes, and the heel stays down. Sometimes your heel is all the way up and you're really up on the ball of your foot and playing it open and closed that way. Now, it's kind of these things are sort of dependent upon what you're playing. Usually I would say if you're trying to play faster things, you're probably going to be heel up and on the ball of your foot. And if it's slower, heel down. There's also usually a volume difference. It's easier to play a louder chick sound on the hi-hat with your heel up, as opposed to heel down, where you could play super quiet left foot chick sound with your heel down. So those are kind of the 2 things. It's sort of like the right foot bass drum, but in this case, you kind of need actually 2 techniques, heel down and heel up. And I did demonstrate the heel toe technique, which is super important. It comes up in jazz a lot, but it comes up in everything. So at certain tempos, when you're playing, you know, your chick sound on like beats 2 and 4, you're kind of slamming down with your heel on 1 and 3, and then actually closing the hi-hat with your toe on 2 and 4, so you have this sort of rocking motion, right? Heel, toe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. And obviously the heel, it doesn't make sound, but it's a crucial part in developing the right feel and the right groove for this kind of thing, is having that rocking heel-toe motion. So I guess it's really like kind of 3 things. Heel down, flat on the pedal, heel up on the ball of the foot, and then that rocking heel-toe motion when the tempo and the type of music calls for it. Okay, so that basically sums up the left foot, and I will see you next time. Cool. Cheers.